Hi, this is Jason with the Cultural Breakdown, and it looks like the numbers are in. Despite the haters, The Little Mermaid smashes the Memorial Day weekend box office. Sorry, Aladdin remake. The Little Mermaid is proving to be the movie of the summer. That's right. This beat the competition to become the fifth highest Memorial Day weekend box office movie of all time, right behind X-Men: The Last Stand. Although The Little Mermaid hasn't reached the $1 billion mark yet, since it was only released May 26th, it's definitely a possibility. Yeah, it could also make $1 trillion too, but we'll see. I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. Blowing Aladdin's premiere box office numbers out the window. Aladdin made 113 million over the 2017 Memorial Day weekend, while The Little Mermaid made a whopping 118 million over this weekend. Yeah, how did it do in China, by the way? Huh? Yeah, Little Mermaid made less than 3 million in China, while Aladdin made about 18.7 million. Not too great. And I'm not the only one noticing this either. The Chinese box office Fast X wins second weekend while The Little Mermaid flops, sparks debate on racism, casting, and political correctness. Yeah, it's racism is why Fast X beat out Little Mermaid. They're racist against black people to the point where Fast X beats out The Little Mermaid. Yeah, that makes sense. Or maybe it's just the movie isn't that good. I mean, it did fine domestically, but I mean, with a big budget movie like this, you can't just count on the domestic take to actually break even or even make a good profit off it. Here, let's go over to this. These are the movies for Memorial Day weekend opening. All right, look at Little Mermaid number 5. Okay, I mean nothing to scoff at. I mean, just under 119 million. I mean, despite that was underperforming their estimates. I mean, that's not a bad take. But I mean, if you look at it, check this out: 118 million, a little less than 80 million on there. Okay, jump back here. Let's see, Last Stand. 234, 226. Okay, so 460 in total. I mean, this isn't their opening; these are just in totals. But if you look at the budget, generally you have to double the budget to actually turn a profit, and they just barely made it, and they were ahead of them by fourth. Obviously, everyone knows Top Gun Maverick turned a profit. Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, total. So I mean, they did well, but look at even Fast X, domestic, international. Aladdin, what they do. Oh, domestic, international. You notice the pattern. International, they have to make more money, or they generally make more money for their big budgets. Look at this: $183 million budget for Aladdin. Little Mermaid was $250 million, and they just barely beat it domestically by a couple million. Does anyone think that Little Mermaid is actually doing better than Aladdin? No, no one really thinks that. No one who actually understands the numbers. They just have their agenda. This is all coming from the root. They have their agenda, black news and black views with a whole lot of attitude. They're not thinking straight. They just care about the color of the skin, and they're writing their articles based off of just that alone. But they're not actually looking at it logically. This movie isn't doing good, and anyone who's actually reading the numbers can tell that. So I don't know what the point is. I mean, people need to be honest. These Disney live action remakes are not good movies. People don't like them. Yeah, they might check them out the opening weekend, but wait till next week. It's probably going to have a huge drop and continue to drop from there. I mean, you're not going to get good word of mouth. Look at that. Okay, 95, not bad for audience score. But then if you all audience members, oh, it's only 56. What do the top critics say? 47. People are going to say, oh, those aren't verified. Those are just true. Yes, there are review bombing going on. It goes on from both the highs and the lows. The only difference is the low scores are outweighing the high, which means people generally don't like this. This isn't going to be good. And you have to admit that. I mean, at least that's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to like this video if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.